tonight's video is a follow-along pre-run routine. You can use a band, or it's completely fine if you don't. The first exercise is the side lunge, and we'll be doing 10 per side. Try to keep your bottom foot straight to the front. Think about reaching or pushing your hips and glutes behind you when you go down. You don't need to go too fast, just at a nice and steady pace. This is one of my favorite activations to do, and I usually do it first, and I find it really good on my hamstrings and glutes. It just wakes up my legs. Only go down as far as you can without any pain. Only go down as far as you can or feel comfortable doing. The next exercise is the bird dog. I love this exercise, and it's completely optional to use the band. I just find it really helps me get those muscles activated. We'll be doing 10 per leg or side. Extend one arm and the opposite leg. Try to keep your hips flat when you reach out. Curl your arm and leg towards each other, and this also gives my back a nice stretch too. Again, using the band is completely optional. I just find it really helpful, but you don't want to push it too much either. This isn't a strength workout, just something to get your muscles activated and primed to go out for a run. Again, you don't have to go too fast during this exercise. To do the fire hydrant, be on your hands and knees as well, and keep your back flat. Keep your leg at a 90-degree angle and open to the side, keeping your knee bent. Don't push out too far, only what is comfortable. Again, using the band is completely optional. It just gives an extra little challenge. This is a good one to open up your hips, because if you have tight hips or low mobility, it could actually affect your stride and hip extension. I also find this one wakes up my glute muscles too. The cat-cow stretch is just such a great stretch to wake up your back and get your spine moving. Especially if you've just woken up or have sat at a desk before your run, this is a really good one to kind of get that movement and just, again, wake up your body. The more you can get your muscles activated and moving before your run, the more fluid and easier it is for your muscles to move properly during your run. That makes you more efficient and possibly and hopefully less prone to getting injured. The next exercise is a straight leg walk. Again, as I like to say, the band is completely optional. I have the band above my knees and I extend my leg to the side, keeping both legs straight. I do about 8 in each direction. A lot of your power comes from your glutes, and if they're not firing properly, your body will most likely compensate in other areas. The bent leg walk does the same thing, but I feel it in slightly different areas in my glutes and just muscles in general. Same thing, you want to keep your knees bent when you walk sideways and doing 8 steps each direction. The hip hike is a recent addition to my warm-up routine, but I've been finding it super helpful. All you have to do is stand on one leg and hike up the hip on the other side. This creates movement in your hips and just make sure they're not locked. Again, I've been finding this one really helpful in preventing any flare-ups in my IT band and just, again, getting that movement, which is so critical for running. Knee hugs are classic, but again, always good to do. Keep your bottom leg straight but not locked, and lift your knee only as far as you are comfortable and can do. You do 8 hugs on each leg or side. This is a good stretch that also works on your balance, and you can add some mobility work for your ankle as well. Again, it's important to bring the knee towards you, but not bring your upper body towards your knee. You want to stay upright as possible. Having that ankle mobility and movement is just really important, especially if they're locked. That can create a lot of problems and injuries, and yeah, it's just really important to kind of get that mobility or work on mobility in your ankles as well. The front lunge with a twist is a good one as it engages your quads, glutes, and core. Step forward, but don't let your knee come over your foot or ankle, and twist a couple times on each side. I only did 4 steps, but you can do more. I just had limited space. The twist also creates some mobility in your upper back, which is important as lack of a mobility can impact your running posture and efficiency. Can you see a trend? The squat is good at firing up your posterior chain of muscles. Again, these muscles are vital for running. I do about 10 dips. You can have your feet hip width or even a little farther like I am here, and you don't have to dip too deep, only go as far as you are able to. Again, you don't want to push anything too much. This is just an activation, not a strength workout. Try to keep your feet flat on the ground when you do these squats. Again, if you experience any knee pain or any other pain during this exercise, please stop immediately. Calf raises are really good to do because stronger calves can help with balance, stability, and decrease your risk of ankle and knee injuries, and probably other ones too. Raise both feet up towards the ceiling or sky, in my case, 10 times. You can use a wall or a chair for balance. The arm stretch is just a great stretch to warm up your arms and upper body as well. Cross one arm in front of your body and use the other arm to kind of hold it there for around 3 to 4 seconds. Your arms are important for running and your running efficiency, and just really good one to kind of, again, get your upper body warmed up and ready to run. The last thing I do is hamstring scoops, and I do 4 on each leg, but you definitely can do more. I just, again, don't have very much room on my balcony. My hamstrings are a bit tight in general, and I need to work more on this. Tight hamstrings can actually cause lower back and knee pain, and I'm sure many other things. And that's it. Hope you enjoyed and have a great run. And See you next time.